Lights, camera, action, giving you that real shit. We don't do no acting. Legend like I'm Will Smith. I'm the man in the booth, speaking facts, but it's like they can't handle the truth. Man, King Kong ain't got shit on me. They going ape shit. I'm the one like Neo in the Matrix. You ain't on my level and you know this, man. Ain't nobody come to see you like, oh, this man. I live my life a quarter mile at a time. I hit the gas on them. Incredible like the Hulk, I'm finna smash on them. They see my hunger, no, it's not just a game. Really fighting for my life. Are you not entertained? Two thumbs all the way up. 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 Up, 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 up. All the way up. Up, 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 up. All the way up.
Welcome to the Two Thumbs All the Way Up podcast, where we talk about life and movies because life is a movie. See, that I told you it was gonna sound less corny the more you say it.
Exactly. You know what? I didn't even notice.
It's all good. It's your boy, Ayo is Joe,
And Marvin Aldo Garcia.
and behind the camera is Javier Ortiz.
Yo, I told you don't say my name.
Yo, fuck that. If I go down, we all go down, baby. That's it.
Going down with the shit.
That's it. Alright, so today's topic is villains. And we're going to discuss top 5 villains in movies and top 5 historical villains. So, number 5 on my list, he's back on the list again. One as a hero, and now he's number 5 as a villain. He struggled with taxes, but he doesn't struggle with being on my top 5 list.
That's
Your
what's
boy Wesley Snipes on Simon Phoenix.
Ooh.
For those who don't know who Simon Phoenix is the dude with the blonde hair from Demolition Man. Yeah, that's right. He got the same exact haircut as Blade. I didn't know that until I started doing the list. Hey, he got the same barber, just a different blade.
Ooh, damn. Bars.
Bars. No, but
son.
he definitely makes it on my top 5 list because he's one of the few villains that you actually end up rooting for the bad guy, and then you just look at the good guy like, he's corny. He's not as fun and exciting as this guy on the fucking movie.
Yeah.
So,
You know, when you really look at it.
Character, or you think that's Wesley Snipes?
I think that was a character.
Yeah.
So?
Yeah, because
'Cause
Blade was a complete different guy, you know?
But any movie Wesley Snipes is in, if he's the hero or the bad guy, I think I root for Wesley Snipes.
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Nah,
Yeah, I
Wesley
agree
Snipes
with
the
that.
fucking man.
But, like, I think the thing about his Demolition Man character, I think it's because when I first saw Wesley Snipes, I only saw him as Blade. So, like, when I saw Demolition Man, it was, like, way after I saw Blade. And it's, like, you get to see a whole different, like, side of his personality. Because Blade is just, like, this dude with glasses and, like, very brooding. Like, oh, it's all, you think you're so cool because you're a vampire? I'll fucking slice you up. But, like, Demolition Man version of him, he's just out there like, ha, I just blew up a fucking building.
He was like how the Joker should have been.
Yeah.
You know? Because he's funny as fuck, but he also got the fight scenes, you know? And I think they need to make a remake for Demolition Man. They definitely should make a remake.
Yeah, but
who could replace him, though?
No, you keep Wesley Snipes.
You keep Wesley Snipes,
Keep
right?
Wesley Snipes. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Like, Wesley Snipes the man. He would have been the Black Panther if it was in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's your number 5?
Oh, Venom.
Venom. Why is Venom your number 5?
Because, like, whenever you see him on camera, he always looks like he's fucking, like, menacing, you know? Like anything he's in, he looks like he's just like that iconic, like...
Is he a villain, though?
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
He tried to kill Spider-Man in, like, the 3rd movie.
Oh, he did. Actually, he did kill Spider-Man, right? In the comic books? Then he, like, chopped his head off or some shit like that?
No, he just, like, absorbed onto his skin. And it made Spider-Man all evil and shit.
That's man gay, yo. Boom! Cancel! Alright. Number 4 on my list is Anton Chigurh. I hope I got that right, but this is a bad motherfucker, bro. Like, he's one of the best villains of all time because he doesn't have, any tattoos, anything on his face that looks like he's a bad guy, but he will scare the fuck out of me more than any bad person, right? And show the video. One of the best scenes ever right here. Like, if you scare me and you have my mom's haircut, you a scary motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Well
look at
done. Don't put it in your pocket, sir. Don't put it in your pocket. It's your lucky quarter.
Where you want me to put it?
Anywhere not in your pocket. Or it'll get mixed in with the others and become ingested coin.
Damn, and he had that air compressor.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about him is, this is the only movie that I know of where the villain actually just wins. Just hands down just wins, you know?
Yeah.
He gets away with it. He kills the good guy in the fucking movie, and he comes out victorious. So he has to be definitely on the top 5 on everybody's list, not just mine.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think anyone can beat this dude.
Who's number 4 on your list?
Oh, Magneto.
Magneto.
Yeah, because I kind of low-key agree with him. You know, like, if I were a mutant, you know, and people weren't letting me do what the fuck I wanted to do.
By any means necessary.
Yeah, by any means necessary, man. And there was a dude who had the, like, power to bend fucking metal. You know, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to the dude who clearly has the fucking ultimate power in this universe, you
You
know?
can pretty much take everybody out, right?
Yeah, Iron Man, boom, turn into a fucking balls, fucking done.
Nah, I feel like
Black
Iron Man
Panther?
would, like, adapt to it. He could, like, get a plastic suit or some shit.
Yeah, that's lame. Okay, look at me, my flying plastic suit. You could just sock this motherfucker. You'd be done.
Yeah, for real. Who could fuck with Magneto? For real.
No, dude, Black Panther, crush him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only, like, maybe the Hulk might be able to fuck with them because he does not know metal.
He just butt ass naked.
He's what?
Oh no, he got his pants. He got his
Yeah,
pants.
his fans, yeah.
Alright.
Which doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Alright.
number 3, he could arguably be number 1 on the list. We definitely got the poster, especially that version of the Joker. Now, don't get me wrong. What do you call it? Joaquin Phoenix, he killed that role. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as they said that he was gonna be the Joker, I said if there is gonna be somebody that's gonna be able to top Heath Ledger's role as a Joker, it's this man right here. And I'm not gonna say he topped it. I'm just gonna say there was just 2 different versions of the Joker, and his version was just fucking crazy. I like Heath Ledger's Joker better, but the only criticism about the Joker is that I didn't see any fight scenes with him. I want to see him throw down. The closest thing we got was that magic trick with the pen.
Oh, yeah.
But I would like to see just him and Batman go at it, just a little bit. You know, that's my only criticism.
Well, I mean, I think in that version of the Joker, it was pretty clear that, like, he knew they couldn't beat Batman in a fight. You know?
Yeah.
Like, at the end, remember, he's like dangling backwards, and he's like, I'm not gonna risk my whole plan on a fist fight with Batman. To me, that was like the smartest thing, because I'm like, yeah, no shit, no one could beat him in a fist fight, mostly.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but he also has style.
Yeah.
He also was funny. I like that scene where Batman and the cops were going through the tunnel, and I think he blocked it off right with like a fire truck, but he set the fire truck on fire.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, motherfucker got a dark ass sense of humor, and he got bars.
Yeah, that's true.
He got bars. When he said, if you're good at something, never do it for free. I was like, damn. The man got some fucking bars. Even though he burnt all the fucking money, some people just want to watch the world burn, you know?
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah. Alright, who do you have as your number 3?
Oh, John Kreese.
John Kreese.
From,
From
the Karate Kid. that dude's just an asshole, man. Like, you gotta think, even in the show, he has, like, no character development. You know, like, they give, like, fake character development. He's like, oh, yeah, you know, man, I'm down on my luck. You know, I just want to teach karate again. It turns out he's just kind of like a fucking, he's like Hitler, but like with karate. He's like karate Hitler.
He just gets a thrill out of seeing little kids get their ass beat.
Yeah, I'm like, you know how evil you gotta be to be at a little kid's, like, karate. It's not even like a real martial art. It's like fucking karate. And he's like,
bro,
sweep the fucking leg.
Did you just say karate wasn't a martial art?
Ooh, man, they about to pull up on you, bro.
I think it's challenge time,
it's
bro.
challenge time, man.
Yo!
So he got 2 challenges. He got the bow and arrow one.
Yeah, the bow and
right?
arrow one, yeah.
He talk all that shit about Hawkeye, so we're gonna pull up and we're gonna see if he can hit the target every single time. He swears he got better aim than
Yeah,
Hawkeye.
fucking Hawkeye, bro. Tell me, that's still not a superpower. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
So we're gonna see. So that's one. And then, mark it down.
Yeah, karate.
We're going to karate school. What do you call it? Was it the
dojo.
Dojos, yeah. Hey, we're gonna see what he's about against a karate dude.
Okay, I'm gonna mollywop some fucking karate
Is that
guy.
efficient when he fucking go like this on one foot?
Yeah.
I never
not
seen
real
anybody do it on the
I don't
cage.
know.
Who made that up
I
then?
don't know. I think that was just for the movie.
Yo,
Yeah.
I was so disappointed when I found out Mr. Miyagi was a stand-up comedian.
Wait,
I'm like, all
Why?
this fucking time.
That
Yeah.
makes it even funnier.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. All this time, I thought he had some background in martial arts, you know?
no, hell no, dude. He doesn't even really have an accent.
Man, that's fucking.
He just did
so
that shit for the
disappointing.
movie.
What was his name in Happy Days? This is Albert, right?
Albert, yeah.
Yeah, nah, that's very disappointing.
Yeah, but John Kreese is like just a straight up villain. Like, there's nothing good about this guy.
Mm.
Like, dude, because the worst thing is that he's like a coach, right? And a coach is supposed to help you not only become better at your sport, but become like a better person. Like, he made all of his students like fucking super assholes, man.
But did they win though?
No, he didn't even win. That's the worst part. He made him.
They didn't sweep the leg. Sweep the leg, man. You just had to follow that rule. Did he sweep the leg?
I think he did. Yeah.
Oh shit.
But
But I don't
in
fucking
the
know.
movie, they did have the coolest logo.
No, yeah, you know that
The
logo.
color was
The
dope.
colors was dope.
Yeah.
And when they march out
Oh,
all
yeah.
together and they're going Cobra Kai,
Kai, Cobra Kai.
That's
Yeah.
that's kind of gangster. Bro.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's not about winning. Sometimes it's just about looking cooler.
Yeah, you gotta have the swag.
Yeah.
That
But you
makes
know
sense.
what? This guy, number 2 on the list, looked cooler, was bigger, stronger, was smarter, and had better bars. Give it up for number 2 on my list, and I believe he's on your list too,
Yep.
right? Number 2.
Number 2, yeah.
The motherfucking goat, Bane.
Bane.
Dun dun dun.
This dude.
Hit the video.
Oh, we're watching the video?
Yeah. So this dude right here, man, just embarrassed Batman in every possible way you could imagine.
Yep. Took his bitch.
Damn. Boom. Yes.
Took his
Look at this right here. This
took
part.
his belt.
I love this part right here.
Damn.
I had to find a way to stop them trying to kill me.
That's fucked up.
You made a serious mistake.
Yeah.
Not as serious as yours.
Oh. Oh. Damn. So look at this dude.
Hey, Future would have never fell for that trap.
Why is that?
Let's not stand
never
on
trust no bitch.
ceremony.
Boom. Yes.
Mr. Wayne.
See, this is the part that I don't get, right?
Yeah.
Like, he obviously know that it's fucking Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Yet this dude still wants to use that stupid ass voice. Like, yo, you already, the gig is up, my guy. Why you still doing that?
Yes, it's cost you your strength.
Yo, and then he
Victory
says,
has defeated
victory
you.
has defeated you. Like,
Ooh.
Batman was out here just spanking everybody. He got too cocky. Then he comes against this dude.
Ooh. Damn, headbutted him. That's what's up. Yo, for
Eating
dude,
his punches.
dude, for dude who's a ninja, he's telegraphing the fuck out of the punches. Like, how is Bane able to block his punches? Like, I don't know. Maybe if you
Caught that shit, yo.
well, when you cock back for like 3 seconds when you punch someone.
You think Bane could just catch anybody's punches, or that's just Batman? You think he could like catch Deontay Wilder's punches?
Fuck no. Do you imagine you'd be like, Mario? Stood past the fuck up.
Oh,
The
victory has
spinning back
defeated.
punch. Oh damn. Yo, I hate how they have Catwoman looking at him like, oh my god, I can't believe he's getting beat up. Like, you caused this, bitch. What do you mean?
Yo.
What do you?
He hit him right in the knee, bro.
Who punches someone in the knee?
Yo, Stephen A. Smith was right with that practicing that move. I don't know why they shitting on him. Bane just did that shit.
And deception. Powerful agents to the uninitiated. But we are initiated. Aren't we, Bruce?
Damn, look at him. Still putting the dukes up.
Shadows.
Ooh, liver punch.
You betrayed us.
Like,
Ooh.
look, he's still using the voice. Why?
No, he's just getting choked.
Get choked out.
He's off. Damn, bro.
I am the League of Shadows.
They just
I'm
fucked
here
up
to
that
fulfill
in
Ra's
the
al
comic
Ghul's
books he's
destiny.
Mexican. They should have left him like that. That's fucked up, right?
He's like, hey, what's up, fool? I heard you're Batman, Holmes.
But is he a ninja?
Yeah, he's a ninja too.
No, that's
He's
a big ass ninja.
ninja.
Yeah, like,
Steroids.
that's the opposite of being a
Like younger
ninja.
man, nothing held back. Is admirable,
But
but
mistake.
mistaken.
Yo, and that's for real right there. All the rookies.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark.
I'm gonna start talking like that.
I was born in it. molded by
Oh,
it.
fuck you.
They should show like
I didn't see
with
it.
night vision goggles,
was
Batman in
only
a
a
corner,
man.
like just trying to hide. You know what I'm saying? You know, so he's an asshole for that, right? Because he already saw him,
The shadows.
but he wanted to finish that hard ass bar before he saw him on him. Cause he already saw him, and you know Batman's like, oh, he in the corner, and he's like, oh, where are you, boy? He gotta finish the bar.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when he finished it, that's when he grabbed him. Like, you're a dick for that, bro. But it was a hard ass bar, and he did just break him in every possible way. But the only reason why he's number 2 on my list and not number 1 is because his weakness. It
Asthma?
just no that too, but it just basically Batman did mad push-ups, yo. Yo, he was in the cell just doing push-ups, P90X for days, and that's all it took to come back and beat him. Push-ups and confidence, and you take out that villain.
So you're saying just any dude in prison right now?
Yeah,
just doing mad push-ups
basically.
could take out Bane.
So when he came back, he couldn't even catch his punch because he all that push-up that he did.
Oh shit!
So if you want to beat Bane, that's the secret. Just do mad push-ups, non-stop push-ups, and unlimited batarangs.
Oh, you know he did some crunches too.
And some crunches
Yeah,
too.
you gotta do some crunches.
So, as good as Bane was, he makes it number 2 on my list.
All right, that makes sense.
Who's number? Oh, Bane. You also got Bane as
Yeah, I
number
got
2,
Bane too,
right?
yeah.
Now let's get to number 1. Drum roll. Because we still don't got the budget for.
SFX budget.
Yeah, so
Spend it on the mics.
Exactly. So we podcasting on a budget. Number 1. I don't know how to say it. Is it
fucking know
Thanos or Thanos? Whatever. Thanos. Hell yeah, number 1 on the list. That's the baddest villain of all time.
That's right.
He's so good at being a villain that I kind of want to put him on the hero list instead of the villain. Because what did he do really? Try to save half the universe?
I mean, he also murdered half the universe.
See, that's the difference between me and you, bro. You're a cup half empty kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? You don't look at the positive stuff. His planet got destroyed, and he tried to talk to everybody and say, hey, let's do it this way where, you know, we kill people in not a biased way. And he looked at him like a crazy man. And what happened to his planet? Got destroyed. So he thought that the same thing was going to happen to the universe. We don't know yet, but let's say that does happen to the universe. Then it just looks like the Avengers were the bad guys.
I mean, he could have just doubled the size of the universe.
Or just kill half the people. You know what I'm saying? So he had the fucking best bars. He had the best suit. He was stronger than the Avengers' strongest person, which is the Hulk. He was smarter than Iron Man. He just had it all, bro. He had it all figured out, and he almost won if it wasn't for fucking. It was probably. I'm pretty sure it was
It was the rat.
Who was it? Who
It was a raccoon.
The raccoon?
No, it was the rat. Remember, it was the rat that got Ant-Man out of the quantum realm.
Oh shit!
If
Yeah.
it wasn't for that rat, they would have never figured that out.
I'm pretty sure Hawkeye has something to do with it too, though.
No, fuck Hawkeye didn't do
Yo, what's the problem with Hawkeye, bro?
This is whack as fuck. Dude, give me a bow and arrow. Give me a bow and arrow.
What up?
I was fucking
It's like the
wild.
butterfly effect. If Hawkeye hadn't just
Exactly.
shot that arrow the right way,
Exactly.
it could have changed history.
Man, Hawkeye ain't changed shit, man. I'm
Alright.
tired of that motherfucker.
All right, so you're doing the bow and arrow competition,
Find a
and you
karate
find
dude.
some karate dudes.
Yep.
Yeah. I gotta get the right karate guy, though.
Yo, hey, I don't give a fuck how much karate you know. Alright, nothing's gonna fucking stop a kick to the nuts.
Let's go. Let's do it. Number 1 on your list.
Luke, I am your father.
Mr. Vader.
Vader. Yo, Vader had fucking bars. He had
What
fucking...
bars did he have?
Bro, Luke, I am your father. I will show you the power of the dark
That's
side.
a whack ass bar, bro. I think Darth Vader's overrated.
What, Darth Vader?
You guys ass handed to him by fucking Obi-Wan.
No, he didn't. That was Anakin.
Bro, that was mad weak where like Obi-Wan let him kill him. Like he couldn't even kill old Obi-Wan. He's like, yo, just kill me already. Like I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of balancing the force all the fucking time. How many times I'm gonna balance this shit? Just kill me already. Like he had to let him get killed for Darth Vader to beat him.
No, Darth Vader would
Trash.
beat him anyway. No, hell no, dude. Darth Vader is hard as fuck. Dude, he choked someone without even being there. He just like was like fucking FaceTiming someone, and like he got angry and fucking choked the shit out of him.
That's it. That's all he could do. And he's not even that nice with the lightsaber.
What do you mean super nice with the lightsaber?
If he was so nice, how he ended up in that suit then?
Because that was
Exactly.
Anakin.
Exactly.
That was his weakness, bro.
Exactly.
His weakness died
Stupid
in
ass
the
always
fire.
trying to like fight somebody when he got the low ground.
Yo,
Fuck
he
outta
rolled. Yo, his shit went for 30 years. How long did Thanos fucking his shit work? For like 5 years.
So what? Thanos got a bigger dick. Pause.
What?
Thanos got a bigger dick than Darth Vader.
No, he doesn't.
Fuck out of here. He
Darth
does.
Vader got a
He
big ass
does.
dick, bro.
Thanos is package, like
No,
he
dude,
got
have
big
you-
dick energy, bro.
have you seen
You
how
see the
big
way
that
he walks?
guard-
You see the way he walks? You don't walk around like that. You got a little dick, bro. Darth Vader walks like this.
No, that's because his dick is so big. It's hard to balance his fucking legs,
Get
bro.
the fuck out of here, bro.
Wait, are you saying because Darth Vader has a cod piece?
Yeah, look at how big that cock piece is.
Bro, that shit mad small, bro.
That's
He
like-
exaggerates it so everybody can see, like, oh, look, yo. But you don't need that much.
Nah,
space.
it's fitting a massive fucking dick, bro. Yo, Darth Vader's fucking packing.
Then why he's always so pissed
I
off?
just
Why is he
wanna
always
be
so
clear.
pissed off? Thanos be mad, cool, and relaxed, bro. Like, bro, like, he looks at fucking Chris Hemsworth and like, yo, who is this fucking
I just
guy?
want to be clear that the argument between your both
Who's
your
number
two
one
villain
villain
is
got
who's
the bigger dick. That's right.
Yeah.
Thanos all
Alright.
day. Let's go.
But you know, Darth Vader definitely got a bigger dick.
Fuck out of here, man.
Yo, you guys Google. I'm pretty sure Google would say Darth Vader's got a bigger dick than Thanos.
Get the fuck
The
out
sad
of here.
thing is, I think if you did Google that, you get an answer.
Yo, pause. Google it. No homo. Google
Oh,
it.
you gotta know.
You think it's purple or blue or whatever fuck color Thanos is?
Yeah, probably.
Man, this
I
nigga
don't
got a
want that.
robotic dick, bro. Get out of here.
I don't
That's
want
not-
that in my Google.
Yo,
search.
he wasn't-
He could be infinitely bigger than.
The last chick he smashed was Natalie Portman. After that, he wasn't getting anything else, bro.
Well, so Thanos wasn't even smashing bitches.
Yo, Thanos was smashing mad chicks. What you talking about?
No, he's on that religious shit, bro.
How you think he got 2 daughters?
Because he adopted them after
Man,
killing
fuck
their
outta here,
planet.
bro.
That's a different thing.
Anyway,
Yo, Thanos is soft. He's out here adopting people.
man.
Yo, Darth Vader
Because he
tried to kill his own kids.
Not exactly, because Thanos actually has somewhat of a heart, you know?
That's fucking lame. That's not a villain.
Yo, fuck that.
You're not a real villain. You try to
Yo,
kill your
he'll
own
beat the
children.
shit out of. He'll beat the shit out of.
No,
Darth
he
Vader,
wouldn't.
son. He'll
He
beat the
choked
shit.
the fuck out of
Yo,
him.
he'll slap the shit out of Darth.
He kicked him
can't
with the
choke
last
Thanos.
dick.
He
He
can't
kicked
choke
him with the
Thanos,
last
bro.
dick.
He can't choke Thanos. Get the fuck out of here. He'll slap him with his own lightsaber, bro.
Nah, not even.
Then can't even take fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi. Alright. Overrated and underrated. Let's go with overrated. Now, this guy, he got style. You know, I like the suit that he rocked. I like his point of view. I actually agree with his point of view, and I definitely love the movie. There's just something about it. I don't know why. I can't pinpoint to the exact reason as to why, but I just got him as overrated. I don't think he's that big of a hype like everybody else makes it seem.
Yeah.
And so he's overrated on my list. Is Killmonger.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So play the video. Maybe it's probably, you know what it is? I think it's his mediocre acting.
The
That's what I
acting.
think. I think the acting, like,
Yeah.
it just don't convince me, you know?
Yeah, I don't think this guy's ever been nominated for an Oscar.
Not once, right?
No, not once.
You watching this video?
Yo, play the video. Play the video. This is my favorite scene in the whole movie. Oh, wait for it. Slow motion. Twist that shit. Twist it. He didn't twist it. He had to twist it. Yeah, love it. Like, when I first seen this, like, little tear came out my eye.
Oh man, his helmet came off too.
Hell of a move.
Damn right it was. I do like the outfit though.
Yeah, that black.
I gotta
and
give
gold
him
was
that.
nice. Yeah.
Who do you have as the overrated?
Oh, Voldemort.
That's the dude from Harry Potter, you said,
Yeah,
right?
Harry Potter guy. Yeah.
Why is he overrated?
Because his whole plan was to take over fucking high school. Like, this dude had all the magical fucking bullshit.
It's a little creepy, right?
a
little creepy, yo.
No, yeah, he kind of looks like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, the same nose and shit. yo.
nose.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I've never
man.
seen any of the Harry Potter movies. Go ahead, explain a little bit more about this dude.
All right, so essentially, he fucking split his soul into 7 things called Horcruxes,
Okay.
and you have to kill all the Horcruxes.
Oh my god, I already fell asleep. That's no wonder I haven't watched this piece of shit movie, yo.
The point is,
Fuck, man.
he never won anything. All right, he didn't take over the high school. That's a pretty weird ambition.
Yeah.
It's like me, like, going to go to my fucking high school. It's like, I'm gonna get all the power in the world so I could take over San Clemente High School. It's fucking weird, right?
What was his purpose though? What was the reason for him to take over? Did he get picked on in high school or something?
No,
Did they make fun of his nose or something?
No, he was actually a super good student. He was like one of the most talented wizards at the school.
Yeah, he's
He was
overrated
just
as fuck.
racist.
He was racist?
Yeah,
Against
yeah.
who?
People who were like not wizards.
Okay.
Or people who were only half wizards.
All right. Well, yeah, there's no secret he's overrated.
Yeah, way overrated.
All right. Underrated, I have Galactus. Now, he's the Avengers' enemy. And to be honest, after fucking Thanos, like, what are you gonna do? You know, like, who's gonna be the next bad guy? Galactus? Like, this motherfucker, he eats planets. And I think that's pretty cool. That's why I got him as underrated. But after Thanos tried to wipe off half the fucking universe, you just eat one planet. That don't compare, you know?
Yeah,
you gotta eat a lot of fucking planets.
Yeah, it's not even that hard, honestly.
But, well, it's not that hard to eat a fucking planet?
No, I'm just saying, like, compared to destroying half the fucking universe.
But that's still pretty hard, though, eating a fucking planet, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
it's hard comparatively, but you try to compare that to destroying half the universe.
What I want to see is him take a shit, bro. Imagine sitting out a fucking planet, son.
Oh, shit.
You think it hurts him?
Nah, it's just his diet. That's what he just eats.
God damn, how much calories you think he consumes when he eats a motherfucking planet?
Billions. I don't know, like however many calories are on the planet.
If you had to take a wild guess as to how many calories that is.
Like a quadrillion.
God damn, bro.
Whatever is bigger than a trillion. I don't know what's the next thing up from that.
Who do you have your underrated?
Oh, Penguin.
The Penguin as an underrated?
Underrated.
You sure about that? Not overrated, underrated.
Underrated. This fucking...
How the fuck is the Penguin underrated?
Dude, this dude chubby as fuck, and he just gives Batman the business every time. Every time.
Yo, he does give Batman the business.
Yo, all he does is have is an umbrella. At least Bane is also a ninja. Fucking Penguin isn't a ninja. He has no martial arts training.
He's fat as fuck.
This dude eats raw ass fish. Like,
and he's Danny. How you struggle against Danny DeVito?
Yeah.
Bro? Like that. You know what? I think he's still overrated. I'm gonna have to put Batman on the fucking list of overrated too.
Yeah,
how you struggle against the Penguin?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could beat the fuck out of Danny DeVito.
And then you got like a name like Bane.
Oh, that sounds like another challenge.
Tell him pull up.
Danny DeVito, gotta get his old ass over here.
All right, I want you to look at the camera and challenge Danny DeVito to a fight.
Danny DeVito, if you ever watch this, I'm gonna beat your little ass, homie. Don't ever come to Fullerton.
Actually, I think I got him.
Ever.
I think I got him on that one. But yeah, like that is a whack character because that character's from like the fucking 50s. Whenever Batman came out, they gotta switch. I don't know. They gotta take some people out, add some more villains because the Penguin, even the name fucking sucks. You know?
Yeah, like his main power is that he's got like money and an umbrella.
He got a cool ass umbrella though.
Yeah, it's just
he
like
got
a gun.
They got bullets.
Yeah, it's a shield. It can shoot fire.
Yeah, I mean, how much do you need against a ninja with unlimited batarangs? You got a pretty cool umbrella. It probably evens out.
I can't believe no one's ever just tried to blast this motherfucker. Like, you know how much faster a bullet is than a batarang?
Try to blast who? Batman?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how nice he is.
Oh, he just dodges bullets.
Yeah.
Like Neo just.
Fuck yeah. He's the GOAT ninja.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure they showed that in League of Shadow classes, how to dodge bullets and shit.
Dodge bullets?
Yeah. But he could dodge a bullet, but he can't dodge Bane, you know?
You can't dodge a fucking umbrella, apparently.
Alright.
Oh, your mic.
Now we're gonna do top 5 historical villains.
Alright.
Now, number 5 on my list, and I don't really know much about him, but I just think he's a cool ass character, you know? He got the cape, he got the mansion,
Alright.
he's straight out of Transylvania.
That's what's up.
He got the accent, I suck your blood, or whatever. Is that a good accent? I don't know. Every accent I do sounds like he's from Brooklyn. But Vlad the Third.
Alright.
Hell yeah. And one thing that he did that made him vicious, he took 20,000 people and shoved a stake up their ass that came out their mouths. That's fucking crazy, bro.
That's pretty gangster.
Yeah, so I mean they made Dracula out of him, you know? So he's number 5 on my list.
Alright, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, who do you have on your list, number 5?
Oh, the real Dr. Frankenstein. Idi Amin.
Idi Amin?
Yeah.
Oh, the dude from Africa?
Yeah, the Nigerian ruler.
Oh, nah, I don't know about him being on the list, man. Like,
What are you talking about?
You can't have a brother on the list, bro. What did he do that was so bad?
Dude, he would chop off people's arms and put them where his legs are.
You,
Like, where the legs are, he put the arms. Where the arms are, he put the legs.
what was his reason behind that?
Because they were trying to dissent from the government. Or they were saying bad shit about him, like, on the news.
Did they stop saying bad shit about him after he did
I
that?
mean, yes, because they were
So
dead.
that's probably a fishing thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else he did, yo?
What is it called? Oh, he was, like, he took a bunch of the country's money and, like, spent it on, like, lavish fucking items for himself.
Isn't that what they always do anyway?
No.
Yo, bro.
That's Dictator 101.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
Dictator 101.
Come on, bro. Like, he had what? He had kids in the military or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Again, inefficient.
Whoa.
Yo, bro. Look, I'm gonna tell you all the positive shit about having kids as soldiers. Right?
Oh.
So, one, right? If you get a 40-year-old soldier, how long is he gonna last? 10, 20 years? If you get a 10-year-old, you can have him for 40 fucking years. Right?
Yeah.
You know how
Boom.
You notice how kids' bones don't break like that? You know what I'm saying? Like you never see kids breaking bones and stuff. That's another way where he's efficient, right?
I think 10-year-olds could break their bones.
Like what about like feeding kids and feeding grown men? You know, it takes a lot to feed a grown man, but you could feed with the one plate that you feed a grown man, you could probably feed like 3 kids.
Hey, I'm
Niggas
saying,
is sensitive nowadays, man. You can't say nothing,
dude,
bro.
all I'm saying is you keep
All I'm saying
that
is that they fit in smaller places. So all I know is that this dude is efficient as fuck, and you shouldn't have a brother on the list. That's all I gotta say, yo. I don't know what's the problem with that. I don't.
Hey, you remember when all the white people came after Joseph Kony? Like,
Yo, you're not putting another brother on the list, bro. What's up?
No. It was like weird because like there's shit. These people came to my school, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, Joseph Kony has child soldiers, so you should give us like $10 or some shit, right? And I was like, I don't know, man. That seems kind of crazy. Like, I don't got $10 to give you, you know?
Mm.
But they would like guilt trip you into like giving them money, you know? Because like Joseph Kony.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. Growing up, I was like, that's like super like unreasonable. Now that I'm older, I'm like, yeah, you know, I wish I would have given him some money. That's pretty fucked up. But I guess some people, you know, just want to watch the world burn.
I'm just saying, bro. That sounds pretty like he was onto something. But whatever. You don't gotta cancel me again. We could just move on to number 4 on the list. Number 4 on the list. He's a motherfucking GOAT, bro. Let me tell you something. My complaint about him is that they got rid of him. They need him back. Boxing needs him back. They need the king. They need the king back, bro. Don King, number 4 on my list. I'm gonna tell you why he's the number 4 on my list, bro.
All right.
Like, look at where boxing is at today. All the best guys avoid each other. All the promoters don't want to fucking have like Errol Spence and Crawford fight each other. They take years. They get losses. This guy, Errol Spence, got in a car accident. You know, it's like, bro, that should have been the fight. Should have been got done. You know, how long did Triple G and Canelo take? Mayweather, Pacquiao. That issue would not have been happening if you didn't have the Don. All right, this motherfucker scammed everybody, took everybody. Yo, he robbed Mike Tyson out of $100 million.
Yeah, that's wild.
Bro, like imagine, like Tyson's from Brownville, Brooklyn. I'm pretty sure he got robbed before, but you know, he got robbed $20 or something. This dude stole $100 million out of his pocket. Ricardo Mario got $20 million.
He probably deserved that one.
Some other boxer, another $20 million. And he would just settle out of court for like $1 million here, $1 million there, and stuff like that. And he caught a body. All of a sudden, Don King has a body on his list, bro. When you try to fuck with the man's money, you find out the hard way. So this dude used to run like an illegal gambling spot at his crib, and then somebody tried to break into his house late at night, and he just pulled out the pistol and let him have it, bro. And he had the hairstyle.
That's
he was a fucking cartoon character.
He's a super villain. Yeah,
he had the rings, the cigar. really charismatic.
Yeah, you got bars.
Definitely a piece of shit, scumbag. And that's why he makes it number 4 on my list.
All right.
Who's number 4 on your list?
Oh, Osama bin Laden.
Osama bin Laden. Why is he
Yeah.
number 4 on your list?
Bro, you don't need to explain it. Look what he did to our fucking towers. Dude got us into like 2 big ass wars.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. Like, we went to war with Iraq because of fucking what he did to the towers. This dude's not even from Iraq.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, we were just like, you know what? We just need to go fuck someone up and then release.
Did we go to war with Iraq because of that?
Mm-hmm. No, it's because...
I forget, you guys were kids, but yeah.
Yeah, it was like because, well, we went there originally because of WMDs, but they never found any, but we were like...
That's what I thought it was. I thought that was the reason to go out there.
But the reason we checked them for WMDs is because we got our towers blown up, and we're like, hey, if this motherfucker's blowing up our towers, alright, then we gotta make sure that these dudes with nukes don't nuke us.
Yeah.
But, like, they weren't ever really making nukes. We just felt like getting their oil.
They were saying that Saddam Hussein had backed terrorist groups that planned 9/11.
Yeah.
They never proved that, though, right?
No, actually...
And that he had weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah.
They proved that none of that was true.
Well, fuck it. The man had to go, though.
I mean, he was a bad dude.
Yeah.
But...
I killed my father!
Yeah, him and his kids, bro. They was wild boys.
Yeah, they were wild as fuck. But he hated terrorist groups just as much as the U.S. Like, that dude didn't give a fuck about anything but, like, his money and his power. Like, he had, like, no religious zealousy.
He was basically Don King, man.
It was like Don King, but, like, a mass murderer.
Yeah.
Who you got for your number
From what
3?
I know, I think Don King only has one body. So, number 3 on my list is Adolf Hitler. Now, I don't really have to do any much explanation as to why he's on the list. But I figured that I'll talk about things that maybe people don't know about that I thought was fucking wild. You know? Like, this dude had like 7 near-death experience and just never went out. And who knows, man? He probably never did go out. Right? Like,
he's chilling in Argentina.
It could have been. What do you think?
That he made it to Argentina?
Yeah.
Nah, I think he's dead.
You think he got blown up?
Yeah, I don't think he would risk getting caught. Like, that kind of dude.
He would just kill himself?
Yeah, he would 100 times would kill himself before anyone caught him.
I think that's what the government wants you to think. I think what really happened is that he escaped to Argentina. There's like a German, like, little colony out there.
To this day that they don't even know Spanish.
Yeah, they speak German. They celebrate Oktoberfest. It's fucking super weird.
Yeah.
There's Nazis in Argentina.
Oh,
yeah.
Nazi colonies on it.
Yeah, it was like makes you think. Like, you don't think Hitler was just chilling one of them? Because Argentina wasn't in the war. They don't give a fuck.
They don't have any proof that they had, that they got his body or anything like that. I mean, he could have just got blown into smithereens or whatever, but I mean, I think that even if he did escape and went to Argentina and United States found him later and shot him up, I don't think United States would have said that he escaped. They wouldn't want that information out there, you know?
I mean, I don't know. But there was people that were dedicated to hunting Nazis to this day. They're dying out. These are old dudes that are going to die like any day now. I think if he would have escaped,
they would have found him. Maybe he just shaved off the mustache and then can't tell.
Dyed his
He's
hair.
not Clark
hair.
Kent, man.
Huh?
He's not Clark Kent. Like, shaved the mustache and everybody's like, yo, he was just here. What happened?
The US
glasses. That's the thing.
he fakes his accent.
Yeah.
The U.S. government spent a lot of money trying to hunt him down after the war, just in case he didn't make it that way. But
I mean, South America's a big continent, man. Like,
yeah,
I think they would have found him.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but let me talk about his 7. No, I know like 3 of them near-death experience. So he had one where, because he was a soldier in World War I, and there was a soldier that had him in his crossfires and was ready to bang him out, but he was hurt, you know. And then the guy gave him a pass. The dude gave Adolf Hitler a pass. He had a fucking rifle aimed at him, just bomb.
Yep.
No World War II.
Yep.
And he let him go.
Moral of the story: no mercy.
No mercy, yo.
No mercy.
this dude's right, bro. See what happens? And then there was another time where I believe it was a priest. So Adolf, little Adolf, little 10-year-old Adolf skipping around on thin ice. And then he falls right through the ice and he lands in cold water, and a priest saw that and he went and got him out of there, and it came out in the local newspaper. Now this dude could have just walked away, mind his fucking business.
God damn it.
You see a 10-year-old kid drowning, just mind your business. But no, he went and he saved them.
Well, it makes sense. Like a priest can't keep their hands off a small child.
Boom! Cancel.
Man, the Catholic Church can't cancel me.
That's not true.
I just wanted to say it. I like saying it. And that's the first time we actually all got it at the same time, and we should not used it. But yeah, so imagine what he went through when he saw later on, years later, World War II, and it's like, Dad, that's the little motherfucker I saved, yo. And he's just over here killing fucking 6 million Jews. Now, there was another time that...
You know the guy that had him in the crosshairs, they met each other after they were adults. Like, after he was the Fuhrer in Germany, he went to England.
Who was this guy? What?
He was just I think he might have been an officer in the British Army.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, he had a job in the government, and they met each other, and they talked about it, and that's how they realized who each other was.
That's fucking crazy. I would have been like, you're welcome, you know? Like,
Yeah.
But this was like when Hitler had taken over the German government, and before he went like crazy, and they were still trying to be friendly with the British, they met each other. So like, that carried into their adult lives where they knew who each other was.
That's
crazy.
fucking wild.
Should have
Yeah.
finished the fucking job.
That's
man.
right. Our Jamie doesn't have to Google that shit. Top of the dome right there, bro.
That's what's up.
There was another time, because he used to give like these 3-hour speeches, right? Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, damn, this dude must have been charismatic as fuck. But like where people would just stand listening to this dude. And there was this guy that he planned an explosion. I don't know what it was. I think that day he decided to leave early, and the bomb blew up later. And then he found that out, and then he fucking... so he didn't die. He found the guy. He took him. He put him in prison. And he just left him there till he figures out what he was going to do with him. And then I believe the war, everything happened. And then, like, he just like, yo, fucking kill this guy. I want this dude dead. I haven't figured it out yet, but he's going to die. So that was just, like, 3 of the many times that, things could have went a little bit this way. Things could have went a little that way, and we would have not had an Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, fate loved that evil motherfucker, man.
Yeah, man. Fuck. And then, even his mustache has a fucking story to it. So when he was a soldier in World War I, he would put the face mask, right? But since he had a thick ass mustache, the fumes went through and he became blind for a couple of weeks. So in order to avoid that again, where he could put the face mask and completely shut down, he decided to cut the mustache. And to this day, you can't rock that mustache. Like nobody could ever use that mustache again.
But I don't think people were like lining up to use that shit. I think that was just a him thing.
You can't even be named Adolf. You can't name your kid Adolf.
No, hell no.
You gotta wait like good 2,000 years.
Yeah, 2000.
You might get away with a
Adolfo?
Rudolph.
That's different. That's a whole different name.
Or Adolfo in Spain.
Adolfo,
Have you ever met a dude with a last name Hitler?
No, hell no.
Nah, right?
Yeah, someone else has to be like the next big evil person before
Anybody
like.
who has it would have changed their name, right?
Yeah,
I'm sure
there has to be a Hitler out there,
he's
bro.
got family that might still be alive.
I think they
just
changed
don't
their
call
names.
themselves.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, they changed their names. I think they swore off making children and shit.
Yeah, his nephews.
I mean,
They were in I think they were soldiers in American side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were like in the Navy or some shit actually. Or not real soldiers, right? I guess.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
I know they were in
do
the-
we have to challenge you to some Navy guys?
Nah. That's this guy right here, bro.
Oh.
That's this guy.
Oh, are you writing another check?
The Navy could get it too.
Yeah, what the fuck? He's scared of the Navy. It's fucking mad gay.
Boom!
Cancel.
It's true. They literally had a thing recently where they celebrated. They had the first openly gay aircrew. And I'm pretty sure that's not the first one. Alright, Uncle Francisco.
Alright, so that was number 3 on my list. Who's number 3 on yours?
Yo, that bitch that killed Selena.
What's her name? We gotta get her name at least.
I don't give a fuck what her name is.
She only got one body, yo.
It's the one of the most important bodies in my
One of the
culture.
goats. It's one of the goats.
You killed a goat, you fucking bitch.
Do you know the reason why?
It's Yolanda Saldívar, man.
Yolanda
I
Saliva.
don't give a fuck.
Saliva.
I don't give a
It's Yolanda.
Why did she kill Selena, yo?
I don't know. She was just on a sick.
She had no reason.
Yeah.
She was just a hater.
Yeah, she's a fucking
Haters
hater.
gonna hate.
Yeah, hating ass bitch. Yeah, fuck you. Number 3 on my list.
Alright, I respect that. Looking out for the culture, you know. Alright. Number 2 on my list is the motherfucking GOAT. is Genghis Khan.
That's what's up.
Now, I should have put him on the underrated list, actually, because I feel like nobody ever really talks about Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
And he's just like the number one conqueror of all time. Like, people talk about Julius Caesar, people talk about Alexander the Great, and both of them, you combine Julius Caesar and Alexander the Great, and I don't think they took over more territory than this guy right here. This guy took over quadruple times of the Greeks. So Alexander the Great and his crew, he quadrupled that. He doubled the Roman Empire, and he definitely took over. I think he just took over so much land, and he just died, you know? Like, he even told his kids, like, oh, fuck, I can't do any more conquering. I got to leave it up to you guys. And the kids actually did their thing, too. They did a little bit more conquering after that because, his son was there from the beginning, so he saw how he came up. And then, it took 150 years once he was dead for, China to fight back and take over their land and stuff like that. But, yeah, he definitely did a lot of fucked up shit, though, too. He's definitely, like, the number one fucking rapist of all time. He's fucking the number one killer of all time. Like, this dude used to rape so many women that when he used to go to fucking the town that he was about to conquer, women used to literally throw themselves off the fucking roof to avoid getting raped by this guy.
Oh, shit.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, he just walks in and it's just raining chicks. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and then 2% of the world's population today carry this man's DNA. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking nuts, bro.
Yeah. Like 2% of like 7 billion is still like 100 million fucking people.
And that's like that's 2% of the population of the planet, right? But if you just go like strictly in Asia, it's probably like 100% of people's DNA. Yeah, somebody's great grandmother got fucking raped by this man.
Yeah, but you know what? For as evil as he was also the world's greatest environmentalist.
Yeah?
Yeah, he killed so many people that the CO2 levels at the time actually went down like super low.
I mean, you gotta do something good.
Yeah, so he inadvertently became the world's greatest environmentalist.
That's crazy. He's just the GOAT in every fucking category, bro.
Dude, yeah, Peter would have been proud.
Yeah, that dude was a wild man. Who do you have on your list for number 2?
Oh, Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
Why not number 2 or number 3? What's so crazy about number 1?
Oh, dude, because this guy, like, of all the evil dictators, like, he actually has he created his own, like, evil half of fucking peninsula. And it's today still, like, one of the most evil fucking places on Earth. And no one can really do anything about it because, like, they're too poor to the point where it's kind of rude if you just go to war with them because, like, it'd be like picking on a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also their people live in such poverty that it's kind of sad. And, like, they worship the guy like he's a god. Like, they have, like, a poster like this in their fucking homes, and they gotta, like, pray to that shit every morning.
So they got a poster of all 3 of them, the grandfather, the father, and the son.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
And
it's so brainwashed out there. They don't even know a man has landed on the fucking moon yet.
Yeah, it's because it's, like, the fucking North Koreans didn't do it, so, like, alright, that's none of our fucking business.
Yeah.
Like, that dude's, like, super fucking evil, man. Like...
But how many bodies does he have?
I mean, whatever the people who live in North Korea, like, they're all gonna die under his oppressive regime at some point.
Because Genghis Khan got 40 mil.
Oh, he doesn't...
I'm not comparing bad guys and shit or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, 40 mil back in whatever year he's from, I think it's like the 1200, some shit like that. But
yeah.
I'm saying, there's 7 billion people. There's 7 billion people now, but there wasn't even a billion people back then. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm just making up facts. So 40 million was a lot. So I'm saying, how much does your boy have?
No, I mean, it's not about the amount of bodies. It's about, like, the amount of evil. Right? Because, like, at least with fucking Genghis Khan, he was trying to, like, he was a rapist and a murderer. But when you were part of the Khan's empire, like, he didn't give a fuck what you believed in, as long as you paid your taxes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't like, oh, you gotta, you know.
And he should look out for his peoples, at least.
Yeah, his own, like, his inner circle is very well taken care of.
Yeah.
This dude's inner circle, like, dies all the fucking time. He's just straight up murdering fucking, like, people in his cabinet just for, like, disagreeing with them.
Pretty similar to my number 1 guy.
All right, who's your number 1 guy?
Drum roll. Joseph Stalin.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That wasn't even his real name, though. I forgot what his real name was, but Stalin was a nickname that he gave himself, which means the Man of Steel. That's kind of corny.
Yeah.
It's like you can't just give yourself a fucking nickname, bro.
Yeah, like if you just knock someone the fuck out and they're like, oh, here comes Stalin.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, all right, that makes sense, but
Yeah, but if you never knock somebody out and then you just call yourself the Man of Steel, that's kind of corny. But yo, this dude got like 40 million bodies, man.
oh shit.
And like half of them is his own peoples, you know? At least Genghis Khan, it was other people. Like, he will kill a general if he found out that, or Genghis Khan, if he found out that, like, you left a Mongolian behind, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Joseph Stalin didn't give a fuck. Like, he was, yo, bro, just sending bodies and bodies and bodies, you know? When Hitler was fighting them, he's like, oh, what the fuck? How many people do I gotta kill? They still there. Bro, so 40 million is his number. Yeah, he was just a fucking psychopath. He didn't give a fuck, man. He even has a quote that says something about it's just a stat. Like, you kill one person. I forgot how the stat goes, but I mean the quote goes. You're gonna have to edit this part because I just completely forgot the quote. But yeah, so that's my my number one on the list. Who do you have as your number one?
Well, I did have Mao Zedong, but if China ends up winning the war in 10 years, I don't want to have anything against me on my what is it called, the
smart move.
Yeah, I forgot
that.
that.
Get ahead of them.
Yeah, the social credit score they got out there. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, my shit's gonna be 0 if I put him number 1 on the list. So I was with Karens. You know?
Karens?
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Safe bet.
yeah, cause like you know what, I think they're definitely the most evil because they grow up in a place that they should have compassion for other people. You know, they've always had enough food, enough water, you know, enough a strong social structure around them, you know, parents, cousins, all that shit. Yet they still choose to be evil. A lot of the guys in history that are evil, there's a lot of bad shit going on in their lives, and they decided like, oh fuck, I better just be a bad person. These people just decided to be a bad person despite having it really fucking good in their lives, you know? Like, what sort of person just like sees someone just living their fucking life and thinks, you know what, I gotta fuck up their day to make myself feel better. Like, that is pure fucking evil.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, alright. How many years are gonna go by before, like, parents who have babies will start naming their kids Karen again?
Yeah, you can't name your kid Karen.
Yeah, hell no. Dude, I wouldn't even date a girl named Karen.
Yeah.
I don't care how hot she is, bro. I can never date a Karen.
I'm curious, because there's got to be, like, something we could look up that's, like, how many name change applications were there from, like, people who changed their names from Karen?
Or even the hairstyle. Like, you can't rock that hairstyle anymore. Like, you gotta be a real bitch if you walk into the salon and it's like, yo, give me the Karen. Fuck it. You know?
I mean, you haven't been able to rock that hairstyle for, like, 15 years now. That's been out of style for 15 years. But
Nah, I seen that hairstyle.
Yeah, I've seen that
it.
hairstyle.
It's been out of style for 15 years.
I just hate when Karens try to play the victim role, you know?
Yeah.
Where they just try to leave their, like, just blame it on the white man. And it's like, yo, you fit in with them. Don't try to, like, play the victim role. You can't just escape from that. Like, get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. You know what Dave Chappelle said?
Go ahead.
He said, it's all, you guys are just, what is it called? It's all, you were in on the steal. You're just mad about your cut. You know? They're just mad about that. Like, yeah, sometimes people are going to fuck with them too, you know?
Do you have a good Karen story?
Yeah, I do have a good Karen story.
Put on the list.
Yeah.
Tell me about Karen.
All right, so when I first moved to San Clemente in like the middle of my sophomore year, I was walking on the pier like in San Clemente, and there's this little like store at the end of the fucking pier, and they have like little like fishing things in there, and I was just looking just to like look and see what's in there, and this fucking white lady comes up to me, and she's like, "Oh, excuse me, you don't have a fishing pole?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm just looking to see what's in here." It's like, "Oh, well, he's not in right now. You should wait till he comes back." And I'm like, "Okay, like why?" And she's like, "Yeah, I think it'd be better if you just wait till he comes back."
Wait, did they sell fishing poles in there?
I don't know what they sold. They just had like little, like the weights and the bait, I think.
Did they have fishing poles?
I don't think they had fishing poles.
Like a tackle shop? Like
a little tackle shop at the end of the pier. And she was like adamant about me just like staying away from the booth until the guy came back. And I'm like, first of all, how do you know I was gonna steal anything? What the fuck? Like, what? I just have a fucking sign saying like I'm a thief.
You rock nothing but Hawaiian shirts. People that rock Hawaiian shirts I don't think they steal. Bro.
Well, I mean, I wasn't rocking a Hawaiian shirt back in high school. But
this was before you was cool.
I mean, I was always cool, but No, I wasn't wearing anything that like I looked like a fucking gang member. I was just like fucking Mexican. I don't know. I was just like
Sometimes for Karen, that's all it takes.
that's all it takes.
Alright, that's a respectable one on your list. Now, let's talk about who shouldn't be on the list.
Way overrated.
So who I got as my overrated is Mussolini. Now, this guy's overrated to me because it's like Hitler used to look up to this guy and wanted to be just like him, right? And it's like, this guy is a piece of shit scumbag. I'm talking about this dude was out there raping women when he was young. And then he moved up in power and just became the dictator, right? And he was just straight pure evil. But he also sucked at being a bad guy. Like, at the very least, Hitler was out there, like, conquering shit, you know? But this guy, he couldn't do anything. Like, he was supposed to take over Greece, right? And Hitler is like, yo, go get that for me. And then, so he went and he got spanked. Like, he got spanked by the Greeks, you know? It's so small. Like, he couldn't even... So then Hitler had to go, oh, fuck, I gotta go, you know, save this guy. And he already had it on his schedule to go invade Russia. And then he had to postpone that. And he had to go invade Greece now. So he went and he did it. And he took over. But now what happened was it backed up his schedule. And guess what happened? The wintertime came through. And then Russia, like, that's all we needed. And that's it. He couldn't take over Russia because it got too cold. So if Mussolini was somewhat of a good bad guy, who knows how it would have turned out. But he's trash. And I don't, you know? So that's my overrated.
Alright.
Who do you have as your overrated?
Oh, this is a good thing I like about Mussolini. Is that... Hold on. He was so evil, right? But it showed that the Italian people were actually always really great people. Because the first chance they had to fuck up Mussolini, they like hung the dude.
Then they shove something up his ass?
Yeah, and then they like chopped off his head and they kicked his body down the street.
That's what's up.
Like, that's the opposite, where like the Germans, they were all kind of like, you know what, man, it's just going good for us now. Like, hey, you know, this guy may not be that bad. The Italians the whole time were like, I can't believe this motherfucking dude. I can't believe this guy's really in charge of us.
Yeah.
Who put Mussolini in charge?
Yeah.
And he's like,
Mussolini.
Mussolini. God damn it. But like they so you know, they're kind of absolved of most of their sins from World War II, only because they didn't want to be part of it either. You know?
Right.
So I can respect that.
That's a good save. I gotta tell you.
We're gonna cut it. We're gonna edit that. We're gonna erase everything he said at the, hey, Mussolini, what I like about Mussolini. Right there.
He said, what I like about Mussolini, and I was afraid where that was going, but
You could have said what I liked about Italy.
that was a good save. Kudos. My hat's off to you.
Alright. Who's your overrated?
Oh, Kim Jong-dos.
Oh, shit. Alright. Why is that?
Because his fade isn't as fresh as his father's.
That's it?
Well, no. Alright, so this dude had people in his cabinet killed, right?
Imagine the dude that gives him a fucking haircut, how nervous he is every fucking time. He's like this with the blade.
But that fade does come out nice.
Alright.
Every time.
It's alright.
Don't let him hear you say. No, this motherfucker had people in his own cabinet killed, and he apologized like a bitch. Kim Jong-un wouldn't have fucking apologized like that. The dad would have just like, yeah, I killed him. So what's up?
Who else want to do
Well, yeah. They're like, anyone else want to say some shit? But like him, he's like, I'm sorry I killed him. You know, like, my bad. You know, my generals were just talking out of place, and I got a little heated, and I had them killed. You know, like, yeah, that's a bitch move. A real dictator wouldn't give a fuck. You think Idi Amin would have fucking apologized for killing someone?
0 fucks given.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Genghis Khan, you think he gives a fuck? No.
0 fucks given.
Yeah, exactly. Real villains don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So you say he's not even a real villain?
Yeah.
He just, cause the thing is with every other villain, they work their way to the top, and this guy was just a hand-me-down. You know,
Yeah, he inherited his evil.
Yeah, so.
See, he didn't have that natural villain.
Yeah,
exactly.
He just spoiled brat.
When you come from the hood and you got to work your way up to being a villain, you know, versus when you inherit it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't inherit your fucking evil empire and be cool still.
So he's mad pussy about it.
Yeah.
Alright, but let me tell you about another guy that did inherit it. And he's just the #1 villain of all fucking time. The most underrated villain of all time. And they need to talk more about this guy. The fact that he doesn't have a fucking movie. First of all, a movie's too short for this guy. He needs a fucking show. He needs a full series. Netflix, get on it. is your boy Nero.
Nero.
Let me tell you the things. I want to go through a list of all the crazy shit this motherfucker did. So one, his mother, she can't be the Roman emperor, so she uses her son, and she tries to put him in power, and she does. So once he gets in power, he gives his mom shout outs and stuff like that, but eventually he's just like, yo, fuck my mom. And he just completely takes over. And one day, he was big on theater. So it was like, watching a movie back then. And he actually became an actor and a singer himself. Like, he was different from all the other emperors where they were into, like, the gladiator shit.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, fuck that. I want to do some acting, right? But he was in a theater one day, and he was watching this fucking play where someone gets killed with a boat sinking, right? So he kills every family member that he has. He doesn't want no threat, to his bloodline. His mom's still alive, and he decides, you know what, she gonna get it too. So he comes up with this crazy plan where he sends his mom on a vacation, right? And he puts her on a boat, and like a couple of minutes after the boat's in the ocean, this shit just sinks. Right? So she fucking survives. She swims all the way back to shore, like with like seaweeds and shit. Like, yo, crazy thing happened to my boat.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, what the fuck? She's still alive? So he had to come up with another plan B, right? You know what was his plan after this boat just sunk itself? You know what was the second plan?
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
Yo, so he sends some dudes to go hit her in the head with a club and just stab her ass up in her house. Like, bro, if that's what you was gonna do, why wasn't that just plan A?
Because the theater of drowning your own mother in the middle of the ocean.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you make this dude. You give him the fucking the top power, the city of the world at that time. At the age of 16, this is what happens. So other crazy shit he has done is one time he liked this pretty motherfucker, right? And he just kidnaps the dude, and he didn't like marry him because that would be gay, right?
Yeah,
so
gay.
yeah, so he decided to just chop his dick and nuts off and just make him his wife.
That's slightly more gay. Oh shit.
So his wife had beef with that, and his pregnant wife, and he beat the shit out of his pregnant wife to death.
What?
Yeah. And then
she was mad because he was
everybody that went against him, he would just kill him. And this dude was getting too out of control. And also, there's rumors that he might have even started the Great Fire of Rome. Like, if there's somebody that did it, it would be him.
Imagine that conversation with his wife, though.
He's like, what do you mean? You have a problem with Steve? He's like, he's not Steve anymore.
His pregnant wife out.
I'm pregnant with your child. Why is this person around?
Honey, Nero, I know you like to bring your friends home from work, but I don't know who this Steve guy is.
Yo, they should make. Now, he had a gangsta ass name too. I forgot his name, but they need to make a movie out of the dude that got his nuts chopped off and became Nero's wife. So after Nero was gone, he got passed around to somebody else that had power, and he became his wife. And then he got passed on to another guy with power that the dude was like, nah, I'm not doing all that, but fuck it, we could use him, right? And then he takes him and he tries to put him in like a coliseum for people to see him get fucked. And then the guy was like, yo, enough is enough, yo, and he killed himself. It's like, yo, he got passed around and then he finally killed himself at the end.
Oh shit.
I'm like, damn.
Damn, that's
so
wild.
I'm guessing he didn't kill himself before because he was in the palace and shit.
Yeah, he's out here like eating grapes and shit. You know?
That's actually probably not that bad of a trade back then, right? It's like, oh,
well,
fuck
what
it.
if they were more liberal then, like with gay people and transgender people, and that was just what that guy was?
Yeah, like I don't maybe back then they didn't have like a word for it. They're just like, oh yeah, fucking Mike likes to sleep with dudes. Like,
and it's like,
all right.
what are you doing at that time? You probably just like fucking working mad hard and shit just to get some grains. And it's like, fuck it, you can just be Nero's wife. You just gotta chop your nuts off, you know?
Yeah.
That's a bitch. Imagine just going out shopping. It's like, oh babe, I'll be back in a little bit. All right, don't be back too late.
Oh fuck.
Yo, I sleep off.
Yo, so then also with the Great Fire of Rome, right? the whole fucking, like 60% of the city burns down. Everybody's fucking homeless. So Nero opens up the palaces for them. He cuts the taxes in half for the grain so everybody could eat. So he kind of looked like a good guy, right? And then once everybody started getting their homes back and everything, he started taxing everybody like a motherfucker. And he used all that tax money to build his statue, golden statue and shit. And people were like, yo, what the fuck? Maybe he started it. Maybe this whole thing was his plan, right? And then what he did was he just started attacking the Christians. Well, at that time, it was just a crazy sect, you know, that were like apostate Jews or whatever. And then they were like, yo, fuck that. Yo, get rid of these dudes. These are the people that probably burnt the city down. And he just started killing all the Christians at the time. And so, like, he did that. So, like, it was just, this dude just has a fucking track list. And then he ended up, at the end, people were like, yo, bro, this guy's too much. This guy got to go. So then he already knew that they were coming after him. So he made a slave kill him. He couldn't kill himself. He made a slave do it.
Yeah, I'm sure it was super hard for the slave. I'm sure he was just like, oh no, you want me to kill you? I know it's going to be hard. You just got to do it, bro. And he's just like, what? Why was that feel so easy? He's like, man, fuck you, bro. I watched you rape some dude. What the fuck? You're all fucked up, dude. I saw you burn down the city. And he's all, okay, I'll give it to you, bro.
I'm sure that conversation was a lot faster. It was probably more like, hey, listen, Joe, I want you to kill me. He
had his own idea.
Before he changes his mind.
So he died at the got killed at the age of 30. I mean, he was in here for a long time. He was here for a good time. Yo, the motherfucking GOAT. So, another crazy story about Nero. Because I don't want to spend any more time. This motherfucker would go and have bar fights, bro. Like, he'll put a mask on and he'll just go get drunk at the bars and just start fighting. And he would get beat up. Imagine, bro, this is the emperor of fucking Rome. Like, he'll be out there in bars stabbing motherfuckers up. Like, he was really about that life.
No, but was he really? Because everybody knew he was the emperor, right?
No, he had a mask on.
He had a mask.
He would go and fight people just to fight, but he knew that if he didn't have a mask on, nobody was going to fight him. So he would go and put a mask on and just go fight motherfuckers. Can you imagine you go to a bar in Fullerton having drinks and somebody just bumps your shoulder and you fucking fight this dude and it's Joe Biden inside a mask? How crazy was that? That was fucking Nero. The fact that they don't have a movie on this maniac is fucking crazy to me. So we gotta work on that. We gotta write a script about Nero.
Yeah, alright.
I think I took all the time, so I'll give you your underrated.
My underrated. Well, I mean, fuck. After Nero, that's a hard act to follow, man.
Is he not underrated though?
Yeah, you know what? But I think Pablo Escobar is a little more underrated.
How the fuck is Pablo Escobar underrated?
All right,
you go to Netflix and it's just nothing but
he's only
Pablo
got one
Escobar
series.
Documentaries, fucking Narcos, Pablo Escobar in Spanish. Like, bro, this guy Cocaine Cowboys. How's he underrated?
All right, look, when you look at what he did.
Okay.
All right, this motherfucker went to war with a country. Dude, he went to war with Germany. You know how fucking insane you got to be like, you know what?
To be fair, everybody went to war with
Germany. Everybody gets one.
Even Escobar.
Even Escobar. No, this dude had so much money that when he was on the fucking Forbes list, he just kind of laughed when he looked at how much money they thought he had.
Yeah,
you know, like, know how insanely rich you gotta fucking be? If
all cash, too.
Yeah, like, if you, like, fucking, what is it called? Like, adjust for inflation? I'm sure he's probably richer than even our top fucking 5 today, you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's richer than all of Central America combined, you know?
Yeah, like, that dude's gonna pay his country's debt. Just straight cash.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, man, you owe that much money? Shit.
Yeah.
He's all, oh, easy. He's a fucking this is like 10 days in the office for me, bro. Here.
Hell yeah, yeah. He did laugh at the Forbes list. He was probably number 1. Who knows? All the hidden fucking money that this guy had, and like I said, it's all cash. Like Jay-Z's a billionaire, but he doesn't really have access to $1 billion. This guy had $1 billion in cash that just got destroyed. You know?
Yeah.
So I googled it and it says estimated net worth back then, which was in the 90s. In the 80s and 90s was $30 billion, which would be the equivalent of $59 billion as of 2019.
Straight cash, bro.
So he would be in the top 10, I think.
Right now, he'll be in the top 10.
Yeah, and that's like...
Back then, he was like top 5, top 6,
yeah.
I think.
And like, you think he has so much money, and the government knew what he was up to.
Yeah.
Like, no one, like, everyone knew, like, oh yeah, Pablo Escobar, he sells all that coke. That's crazy. And they just kind of like had to let him do his thing for like the longest fucking time.
He's a dumbass that tried to become the president of the country, and they're like, whoa, chill the fuck out, bro.
I can't believe, it's kind of fucked up that that's where they stopped the fucking buck. They're like, hey, look, man, you own all this property, you got all this cash, you got all these tigers and hippos and shit, but you can't be the president. Like, at that point, just let the man become the president because he's already did everything else he could do in the country.
Or just make it legal. Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
The funny thing was that the government compromised with him. They were like, no, you can't be the president. But if you want to be senator or
that's crazy, senator,
bro.
Yeah.
It's like a representative or something, right?
Like he's like a congressman.
Yeah, that's fucking wild, man.
Yeah, like, you know what? He's kind of like Genghis Khan, where in history, when you learn about like the great conquerors, they always leave Genghis Khan out of the fucking conversation.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. He's the best conqueror. If you're just studying like, hey, how do you take over a large fucking piece of land? Genghis Khan did it better than everyone else, yeah? When you think about how to run a business, Pablo Escobar. That dude started his business from like selling weed to like fucking tourists and shit. Now
he started fucking just robbing purses off a dirt bike, bro. Like, damn.
Yeah, he built a fucking $1 billion industry off of just like being really good at supply chain logistics.
And I feel like if you take him out of the drug business and you put him to run any business, I think he would just fucking master it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he put Jeff Bezos to shame, man. If he was running Amazon,
who do you think would have been better as a drug kingpin, Jeff Bezos or Pablo Escobar?
Oh, Pablo Escobar for sure.
I don't know. What do you think?
You take away the ability to kill people and it makes things harder. The scary question is, if Jeff Bezos could kill motherfuckers, he'd be worth like $300 billion.
He'd be working people in the factories.
He'll be fucking just bodying UPS and shit.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Jeff, we're gonna unionize, and he's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's all
block.
He's all, that's interesting. Oh no, there's a gas leak at this factory.
Well, that pretty much sums it up, right?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add, Javier Ortiz?
Hey, don't say my name.
All right. Well, if that's everything, then thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned for a preview of next week's episode. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and keep those thumbs all the way up.
All the way up.
Today's topic is gay, and we're gonna get deep. Pause. We're gonna get into it though. We're gonna get right to it, and we're gonna discuss 5 top gay movies.
Okay.